6 for Rushworth on even day. The story at the Incora County Ground has been the same as it was across much of the LV County Championship. Wet and windy conditions allowed just a few overs of play on the first day. Derbyshire underway with the score 48 for none, and no play possible on day 2. When they could start again on day 3, Godalming and Guest made short work of getting the side to 50 runs, the partnership back in the middle after a long wait, and making up for lost time. Their quick start had them on 70 before long, but there was no keeping Rushworth out of the game. He wrapped Guest's pads in front of middle, and the opener was out for 30. Deploy wouldn't be far behind, some pace and bounce from Wood, enough to find the edge through to Pointer. And then went the captain. Godalming came down the track but could only edge Rushworth to Bancroft, out for 40. Madsen and Critchley stopped the rot and took the total to 100, their side growing into the game. They played well together, and before long their partnership was worth 50 runs. The form stayed with the batting partners. Both men made their way to lunch, unbeaten. The score at the break, 149 for 3. They picked up where they left off, 150 runs breached early in the afternoon session. Critchley was playing well and found himself on the cusp of 50 runs, but he'd be denied the personal landmark, out to Rushworth for 49. Derbyshire were getting a little bogged down, and it got a bit more difficult for them. Cast pitched one in short, and Hussain couldn't get out of the way. He took a blow to the helmet and walked from the field of play, retired hurt. A brief pause for the weather to move on only gave Durham more confidence. No sooner had they returned to the middle than Madsen was on his way back, out LBW to Cass. The light would then deteriorate again, and tea was brought forward, the score 186 for 5. They returned after tea, but Durham continued to make inroads. Wood's delivery kept low and bowled Hughes for 7. Hudson, Prentice and Aitchison took the total to 200 runs, their partnership an important route of resistance for the hosts. The pair had added 40 runs when Aitchison was surprised by the bounce and lofted a catch back over his own head for Pointer to pouch. Rushworth then had Hudson Prentice, bowled for 26. And with the next delivery, he had yet another fifer. Connors out, caught by Lees at point, and Derbyshire's innings looking like it was about to come to an end. Melton survived the hat-trick ball and stuck with Dahl, the 250 up with the light beginning to dim at the Incora County Ground. Dahl then fell to Rushworth, a 6th for the Durham bowler, Derbyshire all out for 258. It had been a difficult innings for Derbyshire, full of disruptions, but they'd coped well, a decent total on the board. Rushworth seems to deliver weekly. His latest contribution left him with figures of 6 for 49. He's now picked up 32 wickets this season at an average of less than 15. Bancroft and Lees got Durham off to a sedate start, patient in their approach, with the close just around the corner. But despite their watchful style, they'd be separated. A decent delivery from Aitchison was pushed across Lees, off the edge and into the grateful gloves of Guest. Rain's stint as night watchman didn't last long. He was out early, well taken by Hudson Prentice off the bowling of Aitchison. Bancroft and Borthwick steadied the ship through to the close. The score at the end of the day, 20 for 2. The visitors were trailing by 238.